Long before history began, before kings, cities, and empires, there was silence. Earth belonged to the wild. The sky, the wind, and the beasts ruled over everything. But then something changed. From the shadows of the forests, small fires began to flicker. A few scattered humans, fragile, barefoot, and cold, discovered something greater than survival. They discovered meaning. Every flame was a heartbeat. Every sound was a story. These were the first architects of civilization, shaping the world not with steel or machines, but with their hands, their voices, and their dreams. This is the story of how we began, how humanity stepped out of the darkness and lit the first fires of the world we know today. The spark of civilization was not a city or a kingdom. It was a fire, small, trembling, and alive. Fire gave warmth, protection, and power. But more than that, it gave humanity something divine, control over nature itself. Where once lightning ruled the sky, humans now held lightning in their palms. With every flame, a community grew, gathering, sharing, planning. Fire turned strangers into families, and fear into hope. As tribes formed, the mind of humanity expanded. Symbols appeared on cave walls. Stone carvings became the first language, the first attempt to preserve thought itself. To remember was to resist death. When the hunter fell, his story lived on in marks carved deep into the rock, and slowly, through memory and art, time itself was born. Villages rose beside rivers, mud became brick, and brick became homes. Humans learned to tame the earth, to plant seeds, to shape tools, to build walls. It was the dawn of ownership, of trade, of culture. But with progress came conflict. Resources were fought over, boundaries drawn, and power discovered. Civilization, in its infancy, already carried both creation and destruction within its hands. At night, they looked upward. The same stars that watch over us now once watched over them, the dreamers of the dawn. They wondered who they were, why they existed, and what lay beyond the horizon. From that wonder came faith, gods, and myth, the first attempts to explain the unexplainable. Their questions became the foundation of science, philosophy, and imagination. Tens of thousands of years have passed since those first fires. Cities have risen and fallen, empires forgotten, yet the same spark that began it all still glows in us. It burns in every invention, every act of creation, every dream of something greater. Civilization was not born in stone or steel. It was born in the fragile hearts of those who refused to surrender to the dark. And as long as humanity endures, that fire will never die.